Is it time to buy or sell BridgeBio Pharma stock? In this video, we are diving deep into BridgeBio Pharma. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 29th of May, 2025, our system has ranked BridgeBio Pharma as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 8.04. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 47.47% since we first identified BridgeBio Pharma as a buy candidate 47 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.01% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of further increases within this trend. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 45.66% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 33.33% to 59.26%. When we consider the longer term, our 12-month analysis points to a projected change of around 71.12%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance might fluctuate between 25.96% and 75.71% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $61.99 and $86.47. Our latest daily update for BridgeBio Pharma includes the headline, Green Day on Tuesday for BridgeBio Pharma Inc. The BridgeBio Pharma Inc. stock price gained 3.06% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, rising from $47.75 to $49.21. It has now gained for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a minor break in the next few days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 5.86% from a day low of $47.01 to a day high of $49.76. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 7.52% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has risen on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 3 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 5 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $256,001,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $49.76, while the lowest price was $21.72. Currently, the price is 1.11%, or 55 cents, above the previous close, below the 52-week high, and 33.05%, or $24.29, below the all-time high on February 9th, 2021, when the price reached $73.50. BridgeBio Pharma has made significant strides as it reports its financial results for the second quarter of 2025. As of August 1st, over 3,700 unique patient prescriptions have been written, indicating substantial growth month over month in treatment-naive patients. This accelerating momentum could bolster investor confidence, especially since BridgeBio is anticipated to outperform earnings estimates in its upcoming report, which may enhance market sentiment around the stock. In another noteworthy development, the company recently secured $300 million through a monetization agreement for royalties tied to its Biontra product in Europe. This funding provides BridgeBio with the necessary capital for strategic initiatives without diluting shareholder equity, a move likely to be positively received by the market. Furthermore, new genetic research has confirmed the prevalence of gain-of-function (CASR) variants, highlighting the potential for BridgeBio's therapies in addressing genetic diseases such as ADH1. These insights reinforce the company's investment thesis as confidence in its therapeutic efficacy grows. In the short term, the strong performance in patient prescriptions, coupled with anticipated earnings beats, may support the stock price. Looking longer term, successful capital raises and ongoing research validating genetic targets position BridgeBio for substantial revenue growth, with projections nearing $1 billion by 2026. This combination of factors could yield a bullish outlook for BridgeBio in the biotech sector, reflecting an upward trajectory in stock value. Analyst ratings. On Monday, July 14, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned BBIO a buy grade with an initialize action. On Tuesday, June 17, 2025, it was reported that Wolfe Research rated BBIO as outperform with an initialize action. On Wednesday, April 30, 2025, it was reported that UBS gave BBIO a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, October 24, 2024, it was reported that Citigroup assigned a buy grade to BBIO with a hold action. On Wednesday, October 2, 2024, it was reported that Oppenheimer rated BBIO as perform with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to BridgeBio Pharma stock. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell as well. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also rated the stock with a strong sell classification. The following signals have been identified for BridgeBio Pharma. The BridgeBio Pharma Inc. stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should the stock experience downward corrections, it is expected to find some support at levels around $47.11 and $45.09. A decline below either of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, with the stock appreciating by 52.54% since then. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Volume is rising alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical signal. However, there are also some negative signals present, which may impact short-term developments. Moreover, a sell signal is currently active from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or NACD. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots suggest a buy signal from 48 days ago. Bollinger Bands show a buy signal from 1 day ago. The short-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 6 days ago. The long-term moving average suggests a buy signal from 46 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 43 days ago. Reviewing the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average indicates a sell signal from 6 days ago. The long-term moving average suggests a buy signal from 47 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 162 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for BridgeBio Pharma. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $44.86 and $43.18. There is a natural risk involved when a stock tests a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this instance, BridgeBio Pharma Inc. finds support just below today's level at $44.86. If this level is breached, the next support based on accumulated volume will be at $43.18 and $41.73. This stock is typically traded at a healthy volume, and with only minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed to be low. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.76, or 5.86% between its high and low. For the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 3.99%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for BridgeBio Pharma, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, consider the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is experiencing losses. Even established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative 83 cents. It's important to monitor these figures closely, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for BridgeBio Pharma. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to consider entering a position and using volume as a guide for when to exit. On the downside, BridgeBio Pharma meets its first support level at $44.86. If this support level remains intact, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for BridgeBio Pharma from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were carried out by Kumar Neal, who bought and sold 60,000 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 87.938. In total, insiders acquired 799,800 shares and disposed of 19,724,394 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $47.38, reflecting a decrease of 3.72%. This stock exhibits low daily fluctuations, which contributes to a reduced risk profile. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 47 days ago. Is BridgeBio Pharma stock a good buy? BridgeBio Pharma Inc. exhibits several positive indicators and is currently on a strong upward trend. As the saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we believe it represents a good opportunity at present levels, with expectations for further gains over the next 3 months. However, after assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 6th of August, we anticipate that BridgeBio Pharma will open lower by approximately 55 cents, beginning trading at $48.66. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you success in your trading endeavors and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.